Let's journey together through a story to bring you peaceful dreams. Gloxinia and Katria's Journey of Nurture. This story is about a human named Gloxinia and a little explorer named Pierre, who form a nurturing bond and become guardians of a vibrant forest. In the heart of a lush, vibrant forest lived a kind-hearted human named Gloxinia. She was renowned throughout the land for her unparalleled ability to nurture and bring life to the plants and creatures around her. Gloxinia dedicated her days to tending to the grand oak trees, the blooming wildflowers, and the chattering animals, ensuring that the forest thrived. One day, she found a small creature unlike any she had ever seen before. It was a little explorer named Katria. Katria had a tiny, luminescent body that sparkled like the morning dew and eyes that glowed with curiosity and wonder. Gloxinia immediately felt a deep connection with Katria and decided to take her under her wing. Day by day, Gloxinia taught Katria the secrets of the forest. She showed her how to gently encourage the ferns to unfurl their fronds and how to help the baby birds find their songs. Katria absorbed everything eagerly, her glow growing brighter with each new lesson. Gloxinia watched with joy as Katria's confidence and skills blossomed. She took Katria to the enchanted grove, where ancient trees whispered secrets of the birth, and the two of them spent hours listening and learning from these wise beings. As seasons changed, so did Katria. She grew in both size and wisdom, becoming an integral part of the forest's life. One spring morning, Gloxinia awoke to find Katria using her newfound knowledge to heal a wounded fawn. She saw the nurturing spirit she had instilled in Katria now shining brightly, and felt a deep sense of pride. With Katria by her side, Gloxinia knew that the forest would continue to thrive and flourish for generations to come. Together, they became guardians of the woodland, ensuring that every living being was cared for and cherished. Their bond was unbreakable, built on love and the shared joy of nurturing life. And as the moonlight bathed the forest in a silvery glow, Gloxinia and Katria sat side by side, grateful for the journey they had taken together, and eager for the many adventures that lay ahead. Now, let's enter another chapter of tonight's journey. Bluebell and Amaryllis, a tale of resilience. This story is about Bluebell, a brave human girl, and Amaryllis, a wise elf, who embark on a journey to save Bluebell's village and discover the profound strength of resilience together. In a realm where nights sparkle with dreams and dawns whispered secrets, with Bluebell, a courageous human girl with eyes the color of twilight, hidden under the canopy of the ancient enchanted forest, dwelled Amaryllis, an elf of radiant beauty and boundless wisdom. They met one fateful night, when Bluebell's village faced a great calamity, and only the enchanted forest held the solution to their plight. Bluebell, determined to save her people, ventured into the forest, where she stumbled upon Amaryllis. The elf, sensing Bluebell's strong spirit, decided to aid the young girl. Together, they embarked on a quest through treacherous terrains and mystical lands where the winds sang songs of old. Their journey was fraught with challenges, but the bond that formed between the two was unbreakable. Amaryllis taught Bluebell the language of the forest, weaving spells with words that turned stones into guides and rivers into paths. In return, Bluebell shared tales of human resilience, stories that filled the elf's heart with newfound hope for the future. Through storms and shadows they forged ahead until they reached the Crystal Cavern, the heart of the forest's magic. It was here that they encountered the spirit of resilience, a majestic being who tested their courage and unity. The unwavering hearts, Bluebell and Amaryllis proved their worth, unlocking a power that healed the land and restored balance. The village thrived once more, its people forever grateful for the bravery of Belial and the timeless wisdom of Amaryllis. As the days turned into years, Bluebell and Amaryllis became legends, their story told round campfires and beneath starry skies, reminding all who heard it of the incredible strength found within the bonds of friendship and the spirit of resilience. Let's drift softly into another chapter. Magnolia and her brave puppy Azalea, a tale of patience. This story is about Magnolia and her puppy Azalea and the value of patience through their magical adventures in an enchanted forest shrouded in mist. In a quaint village bordered by emerald meadows and ancient woods, there lived a little girl named Magnolia, with her faithful puppy, Azalea. Magnolia's days were filled with adventures, her golden hair catching the sunlight as she ran through the fields, and Azalea's tiny paws pattering alongside her. One autumn, a gentle mist settled over the village, cooling round the houses and weaving through the trees like a delicate fabric. The villagers whispered that this mist was enchanted, filled with the spirits of the forest who watched over and protected them. Magnolia, always curious, decided to explore the heart of the misty woods with Azalea. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the thick foliage seemed to whisper secrets, and Magnolia's excitement grew. The path was winding, and the air filled with the scent of wet leaves and pine. Suddenly, they stumbled upon an old oak tree that stood taller than any other, its bark etched with stories of yore. At the base of the tree, there was a small glowing stone that pulsed with a soft, calming light. Magnolia reached out to touch it, and as her fingers brushed against its smooth surface, a warm sensation spread through her hand. She felt a sense of peace and an inexplicable connection to the forest. Azalea barked softly, her tail wagging, sensing something magical too. Over the next few days, the mist grew thicker, making the village appear almost dreamlike. With the village shrouded in mist, Magnolia and Azalea returned to the oak tree often. They noticed that patience was required to see the stone's glow intensify. Every day, they would sit by the tree, waiting quietly, absorbing the beauty of their surroundings. Magnolia learned that sometimes the most wondrous things require patience and stillness. She started to understand that rushing wouldn't lead them to the answers they sought. One evening, as they sat by the tree, the mist began to thin, and a path of shimmering lights appeared, guiding them deeper into the forest. Following the lights, they found a hidden glade, where the mist cleared entirely, revealing a crystal-clear pond. This pond was said to be the heart of the forest, where wishes whispered into the water came true. Magnolia and Azalea gazed into the pond, the reflection of the moon shimmering on its surface. And Magnolia closed her eyes and made a wish for the well-being of her village, and for strength to always remain patient. When she opened her eyes, she saw that Azalea's eyes were glowing softly, reflecting the pond's light. The bond between them felt stronger than ever. As they made their way back home, the mist lifted completely, unveiling the village in a golden hue of dawn. The villagers rejoiced at the sight, their hearts filled with gratitude. Magnolia and Azalea shared their story, and the village celebrated the magical lesson they learned about patience. In the following days, the once misty village thrived with newfound appreciation for the little moments of stillness and the quiet strength that patience can bring. And so Magnolia and her brave puppy Azalea continued their adventures, carrying with them the lesson of patience, their hearts forever touched by the magic of the forest. Let's move gently to the next heartwarming tale. Clover and Silverbell's Heartwarming Adventure. This story is about a kind girl named Clover and her gentle bear friend Silverbell, who care for an injured bird and share a heartwarming adventure together. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between lush green hills and sparkling streams, lived a kind-hearted girl named Clover. Clover's best friend was a gentle bear named Silver Bell, who had shiny silver fur that glistened in the sunlight. Every day, the two friends would explore the forest, sharing laughter and stories. One sunny morning, Clover and Silver Bell decided to visit the tallest oak tree in the forest, known for its magical properties. Silver Bell carefully helped Clover climb the tree, ensuring her safety with each step. As they reached the top, they marveled at the breathtaking view, with fields of flowers below, and a rainbow arcing across the sky. The world seemed like a picture from a fairy tale. While enjoying the view, Clover noticed a small, injured bird struggling to fly. Silver Bell immediately offered to help. The kind bear gently cradled the bird in his soft paws, and the friends decided to nurse it back to health. They brought the bird to Clover's cozy cottage, where Clover tenderly bandaged its wing. For days, Clover and Silver Bell took turns feeding the bird and keeping it company. Gradually, the little bird's strength returned. One morning, as the sun cast a golden glow over the village, the bird flapped its wings and soared into the sky. Clover and Silver Bell watched with joy and pride, their hearts swelling with happiness. That evening, under a starry sky, Clover and Silver Bell sat by a crackling fire, recounting the day's events. They knew that the bond they shared, and their acts of kindness, had made the world a bit brighter. Pulling a warm blanket over their shoulders, they drifted off to sleep, dreaming of new adventures and the wonderful memories they had created. Thank you for listening. Rest well and dream sweetly.